Thank you, Honourable House Chair. Today we debate the delivery of post-school education and training by the South African state. My contribution
Honourable
will be...
Just wait. I'm sorry. Honourable Ngawangcelu Vale Mike Bab. Ngcelu Vale Mike. You are talking behind.
My apologies.
Honourable. Okay, thank you. Proceed, Honourable. You may start. I will give you full minutes. Start from the beginning.
Honourable House Chair, I was just saying that my whole contribution will be in English today, as I want to engage with the Honourable Minister in a sincere discussion. The dominant view of the state is, in a certain sense, totalitarian. The state claims all political expression for itself and recognizes only the individual of parties and political movements is to facilitate this relation, not to question it. Whether in its liberal or in its socialist guise, this is the state's assertion. Politicracy has been put forward as an alternative to the totalitarian state, to the
Chairperson, that man is out of order, Chairperson. We can't express our state as totalitarian.
Honourable Tseki, I have not recognized you. You can raise your hand and state a point of order. Please, you don't just press and speak.
I proceed, Honourable Chair.
So your hand is not up. I'm watching the monitor here, and I haven't seen any hand. And as such, I'm going to allow you to proceed, Honourable Boshoff.
It explains...
Unless there is a point of order.
Honourable Chair, I'll proceed. That politicracy explains a state as a symphony of politically meaningful units, some smaller, some bigger, some distinct, some overlapping, sometimes competing, but always complementing each other. The bigger state, the centralized state, claims education as its terrain, always encroaching on other role players. It has the advantage of the state budget in doing so. The state claims to care, but too much care becomes smothering. Over the centuries, universities were intellectual communities, often funded by the state, but mostly critical of it. Own sources of income guaranteed the degree of independence, as did the loyal community of students, lecturers, bursary givers, alumni, who all celebrated the unique character of a specific institution. Universities as such, but also individual universities acquired political meaning of their own. The centralizing state prefers something else. In South Africa, the first step was to amalgamate university so that no specific institutional culture remains. Then campuses are spread over hundreds of kilometers. Then it is insisted that the staff of each campus should reflect the whole country's demography. Then new universities can be created, like those mentioned by the Honourable Minister today, over which a state exerts its dominance from the very start. All this aimed to establish the state and its premises as politically neutral. These institutions are not designed to question the status quo, but to entrench it. Training takes place according to the dictates of the state and the economy. Technical colleges typically have less of a loyal community around it than universities. Therefore, amalgamation and geographical spread is sufficient to stop a politically significant community from forming around such institutions. Currently, even an ordinary school with its school governing body constitutes a community of some political significance, but the TVET college is not a community, it is a set of classes and workshops. Yet, these depoliticized institutions do not work, or when it does, it is despite the state sterilization process, not as a result of it. Universities like Pretoria, where I studied, may reflect little of the institution I used to know, but its colors still move me, therefore I wear it today. The caring, smothering state has not yet absorbed the momentum. That is why institutions like Soltech and academia can do limited budget. It is the expression of communities rallying around their places of learning, which are also places of training and also places of education, ultimately places of meaning to a whole community, whether they have direct links to it or not. The alternative is an unsustainable grant scheme, universities in and out of administration, students who burn facilities, TVET colleges who just never seem to get it right. In short, a huge, clumsy edifice where real education, training, and meaning is more like a byproduct than the actual thing. But at least it serves the state. Thank you.